It's time, Michael.
Welcome, episode 1 of the Halloween and Michael Myers Collectors Podcast. I'm one of your hosts. I'm Pat, that Halloween movie collector.
I'm Joe, that overcaffeinated collector.
And
I'm just Brett Patrick. I'm just a simple guy.
Suburban
Suburban shape on Instagram. How about that?
Right.
I'm Batman.
I'm also known as one half of Moody's mind, if that matters. But
There you go. He's a half a mind.
He's 1/3 of that horror movie podcast.
that's
all
right.
You guys are
33
familiar?
and a third.
So we
We're
do a
third.
podcast every Sunday night, that horror movie podcast. We do watch-alongs every Tuesday night. But we thought it'd be great to have a companion podcast to the collectors group. So this will be posted in the Halloween and Michael Myers collectors group. So we're going to, each episode we do, which will be maybe bi-weekly, maybe we'll throw some live ones in there too from time to time when we have some time. And we're just going to cover all different collectibles, maybe bring some guest collectors on, maybe bring some mask makers in, let them, show off their custom masks or their rehauls. And we'll go from there, just see where it lands. And we thought the first episode, shoot a fire right across the bow with our grails. Now, grails, very subjective.
Very.
Of course, there's things that people consider grails, but to me, it's just like something special to you. It doesn't necessarily have to be, the most rare thing on the planet. It could be anything, like Joe, like with your Funko Pop, which started it all. It's a grail to you because that's what started you on this journey. And it just could be anything. It doesn't have to be rare stuff, but we got some cool rare stuff. I got a bunch of stuff piled up over here.
Sentimental value, right?
Yes.
So I've been collecting now for way too long because I'm the old man here. Probably since the 80s. And back then there was nothing to collect except VHS tapes and Betamax tapes and maybe laser discs. So that's why my passion, as these guys will attest to, is promotional stuff. So I have a lot of promotional stuff, anything with tied to the film, not just all the stuff you see behind me, all the collectible.
Yeah, I think with grails, it's more than likely a lot of stuff from the original film, I would think, but everybody's opinion's different. I think mine's all from the original film, the ones that I'm going to discuss.
Yeah, me too. I think I have one or two things from H2.
Bernie's up there.
But the majority is and what we do when anybody here watching that watch our podcast, what we do is since we're collectors, we always show new items in our collection. So I did get I got some one or two things I was going to show off here, and I can even do an unboxing. Unless I got something in the mail that I didn't even open up. I was waiting for this.
Very nice.
So
drum roll, please.
I did show this on the podcast the other day. I did manage to pick up the missing
lobby cards.
French H2 lobby cards that I was looking for. And I did forget to mention what was nice is it's always super nice when you can get them in their actual original envelopes too.
Jeez, that's awesome.
Oh, wow. You don't see that often, right, Pat?
Yeah. Man. So most of the ones I have the original envelope, but I did not have the original envelope with this set. So it was nice to actually get the envelope with the missing ones. So I do have some spares, which I'll probably throw out there for sale because they're extra ones now.
Wow.
I got that came in. And this I showed too the other day, the big ass Halloween collectible magnet. Joe, you got this already, right?
I did.
Trick or Treat Studios.
A lot bigger than I expected.
It's big.
It's definitely big.
Yeah.
So that was cool. So that's the new stuff that I got in. And and of course I showed the Halloween Japanese cassette. This was the 85 release to go along with, and I'll show them all the other releases I have.
Yeah, look at those. What, you got one that's sealed there?
I do have one sealed. Yeah, the first version that I have is still sealed.
That is awesome. I can't find that anywhere, man.
I found this in an old style record store that had a bunch of cassettes, and I saw it and I was like, "No, was that sealed?" And apparently they didn't know what the hell they had. This was probably about maybe 7-8 years ago.
That's
Wow.
that's not that long ago.
No, it's
Yeah.
not.
And I think I paid $10 for it.
That's insane.
Sometimes you get lucky compared to how many times I spent a lot of money on shit. So once in a
Yeah.
while, when you get that break, it's just like, all right, I deserve that.
You're right. You're right.
But let's do this real quick.
Yeah, while you're opening that up, Pat, I think we
Yeah,
can
you guys want
honestly
to go around the
say
horn?
this show that you wanted to start up here at the Collectors, just the Halloween stuff. This is how we kind of all met because of this. So this is really the start of our friendships and our
This is true.
our show that led on to that horror movie podcast. So this is exciting to go back and hit some roots, right?
Back
Start
to the
over.
roots. I like that. That's a good way to look at it. Back to the roots.
The
course
roots.
they-
Thinking
Right.
about when Joe started his collection when
It's
I
all
was just in the chat
branched.
room.
It's all branched out, you
This
know.
up good.
I like that. I love it.
Now
Love
Joe's just swimming in his stuff in his room.
I was running out of room.
There ain't no room, guys. There's
Ain't
no
no
room,
room,
man. Ain't
Don't
no
rip
room,
it, Pat.
bro.
Don't rip it.
I'm trying not to, but you got it good here. All right, hold on.
Don't be
All right,
stupid.
so I might have to-
Oh, that's the other show.
You're
Just step
you're an
back.
animal. Look at him. He's ripping it open.
All right,
Like
it's
a
like
kid on
Christmas morning.
Day. Christmas morning,
Rip
baby.
it up.
All right, let's see how well these guys packed this.
Ooh.
It was actually the
I'm
same
excited.
seller I got it from too.
I'm expecting a negative feedback if it wasn't packed right. No, just kidding.
No, they definitely packed well. Sometimes eBay people pack it too well. They like almost like risk damaging it.
Kind of like when you get your box from Moa today or tomorrow or Thursday.
It's an art form. The packing and the unpacking. It takes a lot of effort, you know, especially if you care about people's shit.
No, this guy definitely packed it well. We set the message that everything was ready to go and
Uh-oh.
very professional.
Oh,
So I
guys-
have the original. I have Halloween '78 of this already, but I didn't have the H2. So this is a German Halloween 2 film program.
dude.
Jeez, it
So
looks like
I-
a video game instruction book.
So I have the H1. I did not have the H2. So I managed to get this from him, and the other thing I'll show you. So it's cool. It's like it even has, for those that ever see the cover of the H2 Japanese film program,
Wow.
and just has the whole story of it and all pictures of everything in the film.
Ooh, the French poster.
And it's all in German, of course, but it's me. I love anything promotional. And it's got all the good pictures. Surprise finger in the butt.
It definitely doesn't
And
read like stereo instructions.
And it's absolutely mint condition. So I was super psyched to get that because I have the H1. So I was super happy to get the H2. I'll put that back in here
It's incredible.
later. So I did add that. Let's put this over here. And also from the same seller. Let's see how well he picked
There's
this.
something else.
There's more.
Jeez.
There's a hidden compartment.
Hey, we got our old Pat back. That Halloween movie collector full time, damn it.
I know.
And he's
great.
been kind of scarce on Sundays, hasn't he, Joe?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
He saved it big for the opening show. That's what I'm
You
talking
know what?
about.
A lot of the stuff came overseas, so it took a little bit of time.
I love it. A little fun fact: when we do these episodes or anything, I always twirl my H2 pumpkin in my hand. I always have it in my hand. It's kind of a good luck charm.
Nice.
Such a weird thing.
All right, now let's see where do I open this up? Okay, there we go. Not damaging anything. Yeah, sometimes it's packed so well,
It's a little squeegee. H2.
you
Mhm.
can't get the damn thing out.
I'll just be mesmerized by my chocolate Michael Myers candy bar.
Hey, that thing is cool.
The bottle
Expensive,
opener is the shit. Yeah.
expensive but cool. I would have bought two if it wasn't for the price tag.
Yeah, what were they, like $20 or something?
There were more than that, weren't they? Like 30?
Pat, do you remember what the chocolate bottle openers cost?
And they were like $20, maybe. Were they 20? Were they more
I
than that?
think they were
Oh, wait,
mad.
$24.99. I left my sticker on there, Joe.
There you go. Yeah. So with like shipping and everything, it was like over $30. I was like, no, I'm not doing that. Not for two.
So this is a super psyched to add this. This is a Yugoslavian Halloween 2 poster.
Nok Vestica Dos.
I have
I
H1,
told you.
so I'm super psyched to add H2.
It's a clear. It's nice and clear for being folded.
Yeah,
that's,
crisp and mint.
that's the fucking.
What's the
So
size of that?
This is probably
2418?
20 by 20. Yeah, it looks like 2418. The other European ones are always odd sizes. Like, did you ever see? I've showed you guys the Italian ones that come in two pieces because they're so big. The big
Yep.
Subway posters, they're freaking ginormous, like the size of this whole floor. So yeah, so
Yeah.
super psyched to add that to the collection too.
Yeah, there's that one European H2O one that's huge like that with JB Lee's whole face. That thing was huge too.
Never cease to amaze me, Patty. Never.
Sexy stuff.
Damn, that's so good.
Any new stuff? Any new Halloween stuff from you guys?
I got a couple things. What you got, Brady? You want to go ahead, take the honors?
I actually don't have anything Halloween new related. The last thing I think I got Halloween related new was the calendar. I'm doing pretty well for myself.
Look
Very
at you.
nice. Well,
I have a
hey,
lot
it's
of
okay.
other stuff coming up. I'm sorry.
I scored a lot of non-Halloween items, but I did score some Halloween items. And this one was a gift to me on Valentine's Day. So Valentine's Day for me is a bit bittersweet because it's the anniversary of my father's passing, which is a sad point,
Oh, I
right?
didn't know that. Wow.
But to me, this card that my wife got me for Valentine's Day made up.
Oh,
for it.
nice.
Look at that. So he said, "I'm going to murder you with love and affection." Oh, look at that.
Nice.
She wrote a note for me. So things like this, when I see this stuff in my collection, just adds to it. Like there's a human element to everybody's collection. So this meant a lot to me. And my honey, that was real sweet of her to do that. So I love that card. And then I don't know. I might be late to the party on finding this one, but since I've never seen this anywhere, and I go everywhere looking for collectibles, I found this Slay All Day cup, the H2 mug.
Oh, I don't have that one.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if it's new
Where
or
was that at? I bought that.
Yeah, I don't know if it's new or if it's been out, but everywhere I've been.
Oh, Spencer's, right?
Is this? I found this at the gas station.
Yeah, I
And-
didn't see that in any of the stores.
Yeah.
I would have picked it up.
I'd never seen it anywhere, especially
You
down
have it,
south
Brett?
here.
I do. I think it was Spencer Gifts, Pat, is where I got mine.
Super.
Is it
sick.
recent or is it old? Because I don't remember seeing that.
I think that was this past season I got it. Yeah.
I didn't see that. I've been looking. I always look when I go there. Actually, I was just there over the weekend.
I'm so
didn't
sorry,
see that.
Pat.
And
We'll get
I'm
it for
look
you.
at
I
that.
promise.
I'm a sucker. I don't know why for VHS tapes, just like random ones that I find. Like I'm just a sucker. So I was able to find. I think this one is from. Doesn't really fucking matter. I guess when it first released. Oh, fucking can't see the date on here. But I found H2O, and I love when they have all the little the stickers on them.
The stickers
see
and
that?
everything.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, previewed $9.99, and then something's here says ZIA $3.99, and it's got another sticker on the back. So that's cool. Then I was able to find Halloween: The Curse of Michael Myers, another VHS. Super fun,
Nice.
and I think these are from when they originally came out. Doesn't have
They sure look like it.
Yeah, they look like it.
they're beat to shit.
The
But then
dimension
these-
ones.
yeah, and this one, H5 CBS Fox Video.
That's an original.
That's
Yeah.
no Jay. Yeah.
This time they're ready, bitches.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this time they're ready. I like this one. It says Michael Myers is finally unmasked. Get the
And he
fuck out
cries.
and then this one, of course, is my favorite. H4.
That's an Anchor Bay.
Yep,
Yeah.
Anchor Bay, yes, sir. So, and they're not in the best of shape, but they're not in the worst of shape for how old they are. So, I found these all at the same time. So,
If you get a good deal on them, especially.
yeah, sure did. Didn't pay top dollar for them either. So
Joe,
those are
look I want you to find. I think would be cool. Because you're a big avid fan of H4. You got to find the widescreen one where it's Myers like in a mirror. There's a mirror image of him like on the back of that one. That's a really
Really?
cool version. Yeah.
I'll keep an eye for that now. Now that you said that, thanks, Brady. Fuck
Yeah.
Fudge, yeah. Do I have anything else? If it comes to mind, but I think that's all of the recent Halloween stuff.
Very, very
Um,
cool.
Shit.
Very nice.
Very nice. How much?
How much?
And nothing new for you, buddy?
No, nothing new. I apologize. No Halloween related stuff.
Dare you get out?
There's been a lot of things happening recently. That's
Yeah,
not
well,
Halloween.
for those that are just tuning in, maybe from the group, both Joe and Brett collect not just Halloween, but they collect a bunch of other stuff. So
Yeah, we have Joe and I have problems.
yeah,
Yeah.
All three
something
of
wrong
us
with these guys. Something wrong. Very, very wrong.
We have our own eclectic taste. Like I'm new into this game, but I kind of have my own little flavor, and then Brady has his badassery of collections. That's what I call it. Brett's badassery of collections. How about that?
That history.
I love it.
History. Okay, I found it,
Right.
Joe. I know it's silly to do it this way, but maybe
No,
we'll find Pat. You got to find that one, dude. That one.
I've-
Is just
Oh, I have that one. Yep.
I've never seen that in
It's
person.
a clamshell
Never.
one, right?
clamshell. That black clamshell. Yeah.
I have never seen that in person. Never.
Well, we're gonna find it.
Oh,
We're gonna
dude.
find it. Filth, flowing, filth,
Let's
right? We're gonna
fucking-
find it.
Filth
Let's
farm,
find it.
filth farm.
Let's sink our fangs in there, our collector fangs.
We'll get it.
That's right. Stop it. Don't be stupid.
Don't be stupid.
So that's the new stuff. That's some. So we figured we'll just, like I said, we'll start with the big guns and just show some stuff that we consider grails, personal grails in our collection. So
Yeah.
I can throw something out there without throwing the big guns out. So nothing, no collection is complete without. Now, especially some young collectors might not even know what the hell this is, because nobody uses 35 millimeter stuff anymore. So this is a 35 millimeter trailer for Halloween.
It's not
OG.
stuff you TP houses with. Yeah.
Yeah, this is an original 1978 trailer.
That's insane.
And of course, there's no like labeling on it. It's just if it's some of them have bands. They call them well, there's different bands depending on what the version is. But this one didn't have a band on it when I got it.
Can I ask you something about that, Pat? Would you be nervous as hell to, like, if you did hook that up to a reel, or would you be comfortable with it? Would you be nervous because it's been
I
kind
would
of
be shitting bricks. Oh, I've had people. One gentleman who sold me some of these reels wanted to. And I totally trust him too, because he does that. He's in the business of transferring stuff like that. One of the other things I was going to show, he wanted to transfer this is to see if there was something different on it. So this is a reel to reel for the Halloween commercials, because back in the day in '78 they had commercials on radio.
Yeah.
You would hear commercials for TV show for like on for movies, TV shows. So here's an actual. Now this is like I don't know what size this is. It's gotta
this
be
is
like
unbelievable.
a
It's
quarter
crazy.
inch tape. I love the writing in here. Return after LA premiere. No copies.
That's nuts, dude.
Yeah, so it's 3 minutes and 50 seconds, and there's
I've-
three things on it. If you look at the front, it shows there's three different individual bumpers.
You imagine
This-
if it's like the devil worshiping thing or something.
Yeah. Like
It's like-
Chicago. From Chicago, we are the lords of the underworld.
But he wanted to borrow it and transfer it. He's like, I'll bring it. And I totally trust him. I said, I go, and he's like, you don't want to do it. I said, no, I'd be so afraid if it snapped or something. I'm like, "Ah."
I don't need you crushing my hopes and dreams of my buddy.
This feels illegal. Like the items that you have seem like there were things that they shouldn't have been snuck out. And
Oh,
they
hell no. Hell no.
I just love it. I feel like we're doing something naughty here. We're being naughty. You're
But you know
naughty.
what sucks about that though? Nowadays, you don't have stuff like that physical. Everything is all digital.
Everything's
Yeah.
digital.
That's what makes it. I don't even know this shit exists. It's like the boogeyman. You don't even know the exist until you see the motherfucker. You're like, oh shit, that's the boogeyman. There you go.
And this is on this little reel right here, 16 millimeter reel, is the 16 millimeter television commercial for
That's
Halloween
crazy.
that would play.
You
And people can say, well, how do you know that's it? I said, because if you reel it out, you can see it. You just put it up under the light, you can see what it is. So it's not like I didn't check when I bought them. I know that they're real. And the guy that I got, the guy I got the commercial from and the 35 millimeter trailer was the same guy. Because
Man.
anytime he would come across stuff, he'd reach out to me first before he put it up on eBay. He's like, Pat, I found this. You
You know,
interested? I said, Phil Florin, right? I am.
Well, you know how they never came out with like a full H5 trailer? It's almost like a quick TV spot was the full trailer. I bet you that's that small too. If there's an H5 one somewhere hanging around.
I have a 35 millimeter, just like the just like the H1 trailer I just showed. I have a full 30. I have one for every movie.
Oh.
I had the Rob Zombie ones, but I sold them. So I have one. I have two for two for H2. I have H4. I have 5. I have them all.
Brett said, oh.
He's like, ooh.
Oh, I didn't know it was that big of a
Okay,
collection
Pat,
there,
we can
Pat.
probably find that H5 one a bit easier. Let's hook that one up. I want to see what it looks like.
That's funny. Brett was like, oh,
It's
I'm
not
sorry.
ready.
Yeah, you're right. I think I'm laughing at my own expression like Joe did.
that's funny.
He saw himself
he's
on
like-
there and laughed.
He's like fucking mic drop. I have one for every movie. Holy shit. Like, what the fuck?
Do you have
Well-
the so you have the H2O teaser one, the original teaser with the other mask? Like with JB Lee's at the end and looking through the window?
I have to
With the
look. You know
door?
what? I'll have to unspool it and look. I have 2 H2 ones. I have 2 H2. I have 2 Halloween 2 ones, 2 different ones. I have the H3 I have is still sealed in plastic. It was never even used. They didn't even show it. I have H4. I have one for H4. I have one for H5. I have 2. I think I have 2 for Curse of Michael Myers. I think I have 2.
That's impressive, my friend. Quite
and-
Wow.
impressive.
The only one I don't have is I don't. Oh no, I do. I'm sorry. I actually have 2 for Resurrection, if I remember correctly. I'll bring them
mean-
out little by little.
If I was able to get these things at Target, I would have them. But it's just not possible.
Joe would go to 6 Targets in the same day to get that shit too.
You know, I tried the special order one on the Target app, and I ordered it 2
yeah.
years ago, and it still hasn't arrived.
Yeah, it doesn't come through that way.
Hey, back in my day, they sold them in the Sears catalog back in the day.
Sears
Oh,
catalog.
shit!
Could you
man,
imagine?
Stop it!
Oh my
Back
God.
in my day,
Back in my day.
Oh, that's good
Yeah, I'm
stuff.
the elder here. But so that's just a couple of because these guys know anything promotional, anything tied to the films that's what I started collecting, because back in the 80s and early 90s, there was nothing to collect.
Okay.
The only thing you could get was the Don Post mask that was just said the mask.
no,
And the physical
like
media.
Pat's been in it like obviously before me, but when I got into it was the late '90s when Suncoast was starting to get all the anchor base stuff. When that was
Oh,
really
yeah.
starting to pick up.
And
Yeah.
Spencer
Like the
started
Snow
in
Globe set, Yeah.
Spencer started in 97, 98 with the big talking
doll.
Myers.
The
Not
talking doll.
talking, the big one you press the chest and it played the music.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there.
up there.
it
The
is.
2 different versions of it too. Remember, there's 2 versions.
I only have the non-bloody one. I'm sorry.
Dare you get out?
Me too. That's the one that I have.
You know what's funny? Holy shit! Bernie's head is up next to his. I got to take Bernie down. Bernie Lomax.
It's hysterical.
Why the hell is he up there?
How's Bernie doing up there? He's trying to get on camera.
Well, he could be a Michael. He's dead.
This is true.
Sorry.
This is
Anyway.
true.
But Joe, what say you?
Yeah.
What's something that's in your collection you consider a grail
Well,
to you?
I have this item here, and I thought long and hard before I pulled the trigger on buying it because it had a pretty hefty price tag for me. But I just love this movie so much, and we've had rankings where I put this movie, and y'all know what my favorite Halloween movie is. It's H2. You know, I always say that it's the continuation of H1. Thus, you know, they're both great. So when I found this, you know, I don't know much about grading. I just was fascinated with its presentation, and I wanted it because it would look good in my collection. And I fell in love with it the second I saw it. So this is a graded copy of H2.
Beautiful.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and
Absolutely
it's-
beautiful.
So I guess it's a 9, which is considered mint. It's the 1990 VHS home MCA Universal Home Video H2 back blue reel, whatever, black tab, whatever the fuck that means. But I just fell in love with it. Being it from the 1990, I'm a 90s kid. I had to have it for my collection.
Very nice.
Had to drop a decent coin, and the guy that I bought it from, I had been seeing him around a lot, and he's a very good dude. So it was a great buy.
Nice.
Awesome sauce. So it looks
It
good.
actually looks kind of small. Is that beta?
No, it's a regular VHS.
Wow, doesn't it look small? Or is it just me?
It's just the case that it's in. I guess.
Maybe, yeah.
Make-
I
I
just
think it's the
Makes it
case
look
that's
small.
making it look like that, Pat.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
so. I'm like, damn, it almost looks like it's a beta tape.
So all the other VHSs I have are like raggedy. I've found them just like in the wild. So this is the only one that I have that's like in pristine shape. And I think it's cool to just have one that's in good condition, I guess.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh,
Especially that. It's your
absolutely,
favorite
dude.
one.
Yeah. So
Absolutely,
that's
dude.
one of my grails.
What about you,
Thanks.
Brady? Is it what's to your right? Or you have something else before you break out the big gun?
Yeah, you know what? I want to do one that's kind of related. I started working on it when I met you guys, and it's going to be my rotary phone.
Oh, that's
Look at
right.
that.
You're going to see anybody who's watching this for the first time. A lot of my stuff's going to be the autograph stuff. Now,
Love it.
Pat's going to put in the videos of it briefly with that I've already recorded, so I will send those to Pat. But I would have loved to have gotten Jamie Lee Curtis on this bad boy. So
That's
maybe
incredible.
somewhere in the future. I only wanted to get the people that actually picked up a rotary phone from the movie. So ideally PJ and Nancy Loomis and Nick Castle and Jamie Lee, obviously Laurie Strode. But I think about it, I probably could have had John Michael Graham sign it, right? He takes it off the hook.
That's true. Yeah.
I was
You
like,
should have
they
that.
don't really, she doesn't really talk on it. So, well, neither does Michael for that matter. But yeah, I found a mint phone on the internet and started getting it signed with a black deco paint marker. And yeah, this is my one of my ultimate grails here. I love this thing.
That is cool as hell. I keep saying one of these days I just got to get one just to display in the collection, even if I don't get it signed or something.
Yeah.
Oh, I almost forgot one thing. I'll grab it later.
Yeah.
I'll
Very nice there, Brady. I love that fucking phone, bro. I love it.
Thank yous. Thank yous.
You sexy animal, you.
So, before switch gears into something else, I'll go back to showing another beast. There's two. It's a threefer. So it's going to be hard. I'll just show one of them. So right here, I have a pile of canisters. 5 canisters, which make up one entire 35 millimeter original 78 print Halloween.
What the fuck?
So if you open it up, you'll see what the now back in the day for digital, when I used actually used film, this is what the reels look like.
Dude,
These things weigh a ton. These things are heavy as hell.
I can
and
only
there's-
imagine.
5 canisters and all it's original 78 print.
That's incredible, bro.
Super stoked to add this, and it gets better. From the same collector that sold me that, who will probably end up watching this. Shout out to James. He sold me not only one but 2 different prints of Halloween 2. Now these are 16 millimeter prints. So this is a UK print, and it's got like a different the movies are the same. Well, this is the same. It's got like a different intro where it says UK stuff. But these are what the 16 millimeter reels look like.
Wow.
So it just shows you. So 35 millimeter print, you need 5 canisters for an hour and a half movie. 60 millimeter, you only need 2. So you save a lot of space.
When you got to
That's
transfer
awesome.
those bad boys, right?
Yeah. So this is a UK print. I'm running out of room here. These things, because these things take up so much space. And this is,
That's awesome, dude.
hold on 1 second. These things are heavy. And now there's two of those canisters make up one version. Let's see if I can open this beast.
I feel like Pat's
out.
at a party and he's opening up like desserts like he brought with.
He's opening up.
Oh, I can't. Even open it.
Love it. Or
Did you
dirt.
make cake pops, Pat? I'll take 2.
That's right.
Oh,
Oh,
come
my
on! I
God.
can't get it open.
That or they're giant tortillas, right?
Oh, there
Yeah.
we go. This
There you go.
this opens it. So this, and there's 2 canisters that are the same. So this is a 16 millimeter print. I mean, it just looks the same as the other one because it's hard. It's a 16. This is a 16 millimeter print of Halloween 2 in French.
Wow.
Is it like
I knew it.
legitimately the real?
Was it like
in
Nuez, the
orange?
masks, or something like that? What's that?
Is the real in orange? The whatever you call it.
The reel itself is orange. Yeah.
That's kind
Not
of funny.
That's dope. Shit.
It's
Yeah. So
romantic.
this version is in French. So it
So,
opens up as Les Nuits des Masques.
so let me ask you a question. It might be a stupid question. So
Mhm.
I love Shaun of the Dead, right? So if you had zombies running at you, would you take them and throw them at the zombies to try to kill them?
Oh fuck no! Just eat my ass out. Just take
I
my
can't
ass out
believe
right
you
now.
said that.
He said, "Oh fuck no! Let the
Holy
zombies eat my ass."
shit.
That's it. Eat my fat ass.
Oh, I love it. You got the visual though. I can see Pat. No, that's the H1. No, that's the H3. No,
Nah, not doing it.
I love it.
Don't be stupid.
Don't be stupid.
What about
Well,
you, Joe? You got the other one?
I got some cool items that I want to really share because they're very personal to me. So, we like going to conventions, the three of us. And I think a collectible doesn't necessarily have to be a physical item. It could be a memory, a specific memory that you have. That's
Sure.
a collectible in my mind, is a memory. So I'm going to just show a couple of photos of my favorite people from the Halloween franchise that we have been blessed to meet. So starting off with my favorite Michael Myers, the one and only Dick Warlock.
Look at that fucking shirt.
Man, I love it. Cowboy City. Yeehaw, right on Cowboy. One and only Dick. Met him on numerous occasions, and it never gets old meeting him. So protect Dick Warlock at all costs, man. Love him.
Yes.
My second favorite Michael Myers of all time is the one and only Mr. Nick Castle. And look at that, rocking the UT hat for us when he was in Texas. Look at that. He's an animal.
He does that every place he goes. Isn't that cool?
He's such a good man. He's a sweetheart, man.
He's got to have a ton of hats.
God bless, he bought a Cubs hat when he was here. Thank God. Oh.
He's like, thank God he pulled through. I believe this was in Houston. So it was the mini reunion before we went to H45. And this is the majority of the H1 cast. Can see everybody there kind of hardly.
Oh, I didn't realize you got that, Joe. I don't remember you. Oh,
yeah,
wow.
I don't remember that one.
Yeah, you got John Michael Graham. You got everybody and their mama. And look who's right up on me. She made me pose that way. She grabbed me and she's like, "Turn in this way, Sonny." And she's like,
Joe would say, "Don't touch me."
Yeah, hand on your ass.
I loved it, man. This was a great photo op. Man, I love that. So
that is so cool, dude. I love it.
So this one is cool to me, even though he didn't touch me. He was only rubbing up on my fiance at the time, Mr. John Carpenter. That butthole. Look, he's got his hand around MB, but he ain't touching me.
He's
like, "Don't touch me, bro."
Touching the hottie. Screw you.
But
that's like what Alec Baldwin did with my wife, not me.
Yeah, but it was a running joke. Like all the photo ops, he was all over the girl, but the guys, they were like off to the side, like duh.
He did the big earn.
The big earn, that's right. I'm in a suite 1103. So that's of course meeting the man, the master of horror, John Carpenter. Y'all know I love my H4. So from H45, we did the photo op with the H4 cast.
Oh, nice.
And my third favorite Michael Myers. There he is right there.
But you know what, Joe? I hate to interrupt, but I want you should probably tell the story about Mr. Eric Preston really quick. What happened with you with him?
So I met Mr. Eric Preston, the guy right here. He actually he was at H45, and I was excited to meet him because he's the young Michael Myers in H4. When he's looking in the mirror, he's wearing the clown outfit. And when the glass shatters and stuff. And I met him and I was just jabbing and oh my God, I'm such a big fan and all that. So I totally forgot to get a picture. I paid and I got a selfie, but I didn't get the photo signed. So I guess we had exchanged information and I followed him on Facebook or something. And a couple of days later, he reached out to me, asked me for my address, and then he sent me the signed photo that I paid for. And he sent it in an envelope that was marked from Haddonfield, Illinois. And it was one of the coolest things anybody had ever done up until that point. So
yeah,
shout out to Eric Preston, man. He's amazing. So the H4 cast is one of my faves. And last but certainly not least, even though she's money hungry like the best of them, the one and only Danielle Harrison costume. As you know, I have a tattoo somewhere on my body. Where the fuck? I don't know where I have her. There she goes.
There she is.
There she is. She's hiding in there somewhere. So she's my inspiration to that tattoo. Young Jamie Lloyd. So those are some of my favorite pictures with people from the Halloween franchise. So, and then of course Tom Atkins, but I don't have it with me. Man, good memories, guys.
Pictures last forever, though. That's what's cool.
These are collectibles. How much money you pay for these goddamn photos? Shit.
Yeah, that shit ain't cheap.
I'm paying for a picture of you anytime.
And I have these in a drawer. I don't have them up on the wall. Like they're just sitting in a drawer. I was like, oh yeah,
put them up on the wall, man.
No.
Yeah, I didn't mean to take. I wanted you like somebody knows that Eric Preston was so cool to do that. I thought.
No. I'm glad you brought that up because that was a very nice human moment. Like no one else I would have known to ever do some shit like that. They would have been like, fuck him. But Eric, and we're still friends on Facebook to this day, so we message each other every once in a while. Ow, shit.
Hey,
okay,
be okay.
Be okay. So yeah, good memories. Memories are collectibles, folks. Don't forget that.
Dang, Skippy. All right.
It's true. What
Is
about
it
you,
my
buddy?
turn? Are we ready? Well, we'll probably have an episode discussing Laserdiscs because my father was a Laserdisc player owner, but I have 2 sealed Laserdiscs of the original Halloween from Media Home Entertainment. Sealed and everything. It came from Precision Video. Precision Video was an independent video store out by us here in the Chicagoland area. And look at the Halloween 2 one. It's still got the original Universal seal on there.
Oh,
I
nice.
love that.
And like I said, Pat, we'll do much cleaner ones so you can pictures so we can put them in the video.
Yeah, I have those, but I don't have any of them sealed.
Dude, that is sexy, bro. Jesus Christ.
And there's the star of Frank Riker's background now, right? Mrs. Elrod. I told him, I said to him, he needs to put a Mr. Elrod sleeping. He's got to get a standee of him behind. But to see these sealed, Pat, come on, how many times you see those sealed? I jumped on that right away, getting original.
Yeah, you don't see them sealed all that often. No.
Wow.
Yeah. Those and the LPs are hard to find sealed.
Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Yeah,
yeah baby.
Yeah.
Right. So sticking with stuff that's related to the film, I love me some promotional stuff. I think, I know you have this, Brady. I'm pretty sure you remember you saying you had it. So for those that know, especially if you're watching this, you're a fan of Halloween, there was zero budget for any type of advertising. So they didn't have press kits or anything like that. So they had what they call the press book.
Oh, wow.
So this basically was a press kit that they would send out.
No, don't have that.
I thought you had a press book. You don't have one?
I have a press book. Didn't I send you 2 or I thought I did.
Yeah, this is the
original. Send you my one that I had?
So basically it would just tell a little synopsis about the film and all the people involved in the film. And
dude.
I gave you that box office press thing. For
right, that was H2, right?
Yeah.
So this is the back of it, Compass International, and it's from Consolidated Postal Services, I guess was the company that always put them out. So yeah, this is a tough one to come by, especially in this collection, in this condition. Same thing. Actually, this was from the guy that sold me some of the 35 millimeter trailers. He had I don't know where he had all this stuff, but my God. And it wasn't just this stuff. Anything Halloween, he would always reach out to me. So I got when he showed this to me, I was like, and that's the condition it was in. I was like, yeah, I will fly there to pick it up.
Jesus Christ.
So yeah, that is an original Halloween press book.
That is sexy, bro. Jesus Christ.
Yes, it is.
That's beautiful, man.
Very nice.
So keep that in plastic and flat, and yes, everything is.
How long have you had that one, Pat? For a bit?
This I've had 10 years or more, I guess. Because I had been looking for a while, and I seen a couple on eBay, and they weren't cheap, and they were kind of beat up. Because a lot of people would hang them on the wall, and you'd see like pinholes in them and everything. So I was like, yeah, one of these days I'll get one at a good deal, and sometimes patience pays off, perseverance.
Bet your ass.
So I was pleasantly surprised to get a hold of that. You guys, you have anything else, Big Joe?
I got another thing.
What you got?
I found this a while back, and I was really super stoked because at the time I didn't realize how rare it was. Apparently, and it's not just the fact that it was rare. I had never seen it while I was out and about, and I couldn't say no to it. So it's the H1 Chaos Comics comic.
Oh yeah, I remember when you got that.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah,
Awesome.
the glow in the is it glow in the dark GID? I think. I don't know.
There is a glow in the dark version.
Yeah, this is it. This is the
Yeah.
glow in the dark version. And I'm thinking about getting this one graded, but I don't know. I don't know if I want to spend the money. I'm just super excited that I found it in the wild, so to speak. So, again, that's my expertise is finding things in the wild. That's kind of what I like to do. So, to find this puppy was really fun. And apparently it's rare, right, guys? I don't know, from what I was told.
I don't think I have the glow in the dark one. I have a lot of the other ones.
Like, Jesus Christ.
That's beautiful.
Jesus Christ.
Sexy.
Sexy, and you know it. Clap your hands. You sexy.
Watch yourself, bitches.
What do you got, Brady?
Okay. Well, we'll talk about that poster later because there's an autograph or two that I didn't personally get. So I don't know if they're legitimately authentic, but I got to go with my two OG 1 and 2 autographed.
Oh yeah,
Which
those things
will-
got so many amazing autographs on them.
Wow.
Yes. These both have Mustafa Akkad on them from the original H25 convention. Now, I ran out of space on the
Dude,
25th anniversary one.
the Godfather himself, bro.
Yeah, and I don't know, Joey, I don't know if you have this version. Pat, you remember when this came out, this was such a huge ordeal when this anniversary edition came
That's
out.
the one I still watch all the time. That version.
Yeah, I don't
love
I
it.
don't
Book
have
here
it.
and everything.
I don't
I had a
have
little
it.
dent in mine, though. I'm kind of upset about that.
Oh.
But yeah, we'll send you some long, nice, detailed videos or photos of these. So,
Wow.
Yeah.
Sexy beast.
yeah, but
Golly.
and I have to tell you, this H2 cover, I like this cover. I don't think a lot of people like this cover. We see it all the
I
time
like
now,
it.
but
I love
Yeah.
it. I love it.
it's
I like that
beautiful,
cover.
baby.
It's got that gold on top of it, right? It's got the little
The
gold,
wide
the
screen.
wide screen. That's sexy.
I'm going to show a twofer here.
And
So this-
back.
These two I acquired from a collector, and you guys know who he is. Within the last, actually, the next three things I'm showing I got from the same person. And come on, open up. Don't be shy. Yeah, these things are tough because they don't fit in these plastic things that well. So, keeping in line with promotional stuff for the movies, so that I showed you a Halloween original U.S. press kit. So this right here is a original Halloween German press kit.
Oh, what does that say? Dach what? Dich nach def. What the fuck?
It always looks like De Nacht des Grauens.
Yeah.
I gotta ask my son because he speaks German.
Awesome.
And it comes in a little folder, and with it, it has all sorts of stuff about the movie. It's all in German. There's other photos in here.
That is too cool.
It does come with they call them advertising slicks from back in the day, where it's sort of like cut and paste, where you'd cut these out and they'd put them in magazines and put them in newspapers, advertising the film. So there's a bunch of them in here. And there's basically a synopsis of everything going on in the film, who's in it, tells you all that stuff.
Wow.
And basically, that's every press kit is pretty much around. It's like the same. And what is, because it's been a minute since I opened this. What is this in here? Before I forget. Oh, it's just extra pages, yeah. But yeah, that's a German press kit, and you got to remember. So that was the following year because they didn't release in Europe. I think it was the beginning of '79, where it went over to Europe. So that is a German press kit. Let me put this guy back.
Awesome, brother. Well, to piggyback on the last thing that I showed, this is another comic book, another Chaos comic book, but this is the H1 with Mikey on top of the staircase. So what I'm told is this one's a very good one to have as well in your
Yeah,
collection.
that's a good one too. I like that.
So,
Always like that cover.
yeah, you got Mr. Castle at the top of the stairwell, looking menacing and badass as usual. So yeah, if you out there see anything Chaos Comics, definitely get your hands on it. You won't regret it. Super cool, man. I like that we're going through this because I fucking forgot I had this shit.
And where's Mr. Brady? You have something?
I sure do.
Oh, shit.
This is going to be something I'll just have to take down, I guess.
Uh-oh.
So, like Joe, this picture right here is very special to me because it's a picture of myself on the Laurie Strode's stoop, right? My wife, Jamie Lee, Laurie Strode from the film, and it's autographed. And the bottom picture is my wife and I with Jamie Lee from the one horror hunt convention she did. All
Amazing.
Professionally framed. That is
Nice.
That is a special Grail one. Yeah, and like I said, Pat, I've already got a good picture of that, so I'll be sending you that.
Yeah,
later.
send it. Well, and you guys will be seeing it. I'll throw it up there.
That's incredible, dude. That is awesome.
Yes, thank you.
She's the one that's got away. I've never met Jamie Lee, and hopefully one day.
I think we're going to in 5 years.
I think
I
so.
hope so. I hope so. I hope so.
All right, so this one more promotional thing I got here, and then so I just showed you guys an original German press kit. Well, here is an original UK press kit, and this one I love because I love the cover of the folder with Ghost Bob in black and white.
Oh, that's killer.
I love that.
It's such a great cover, and this one comes with a bunch of black and white lobby cards too, which are real cool. So you have there's Ghost Bob. Let me see if there's any like odd shots in here, or it's just a great shot of PJ getting choked. Linda. Let's see what else is in here. The famous modeled after her mom from Psycho photo.
Or Home Alone. Oh, that wasn't out yet.
This iconic photo that's on everything. Him at the top of the steps.
I have that hanging on my wall right over there in the corner.
I think those are all of them, right? Yeah, because it goes back to Ghost Bob. Yeah, so it comes with those photos, and of course, just like all the other typical press kits. And this was always weird because all the European stuff, because I do have a few other European press things. Look at the font and the photo that they always have on all of them. Look at the font on Halloween.
Awesome.
And the little like slasher icon guy.
Pretty rifty, man. It's like, whoa.
That
all the European stuff has that.
That is a badass tattoo idea.
And same thing. These are all the advertising slicks. It's all on their advertising stuff.
He looks like the Valiente in the Mexican Bingo. You know, the guy with the knife and the little. Yeah. If you knew what I was talking about, you'd get it.
I have a press kit from when they. It's a European press kit where they did a double feature with Halloween and the Assault on Precinct 13, and it's got the same font. Yeah.
Nice.
I'll break that out at a different time.
You make me think, Joe, my son with the KFC Colonel Sanders logo.
Yeah.
I told me that story, big head, small body, because his tie looks like big head, small.
It does. Oh my gosh. Well, I wanted to throw this out there because I believe we all have something from, I believe it's the Doyle House, right? From age 45.
I got to go grab it. I should have grabbed it. I forgot.
So there's some significance.
I'm going to get mine.
This little piece of wood because this was gifted to me by Lurch. And Lurch is a great guy. We met him at age 45 in Pasadena. I personally didn't go dumpster diving, but there's a certain there's a friend of ours who went dumpster diving.
There's pictures to prove.
There's proof. There's proof that a friend of ours went dumpster diving. I'm not gonna say any names. I'm not saying any names.
Don't worry, I'm gonna send the picture to Pat again.
But he knows who he is.
Of me dumpster diving?
That's right.
So
that's right.
So
All right,
here's my piece of the Doyle house.
Look at that. They took a whole piece of the siding. Mom.
Dad had to take like conduit or some shit off of his.
There was, yeah, right here. There was a piece of conduit going right through here. To pull that. I think it was a bitch to get out. Stick this thing in my damn suitcase to come back from.
That is
Pasadena.
awesome.
But in all fairness, though, Pat grabbed that one because you could still see the color of the siding on it. Like,
Yeah,
right.
yeah,
God
Yeah.
knows if this is legit. It came from it.
yeah.
Yeah, and Brett's got a picture of me actually in the dumpster, leaning over, pulling the shit out too.
Well, yeah, I'd say a third of your body was way in there.
So, and my plan was, which I didn't do at age 45 because it was such a whirlwind. At some point, I'll get Nick Castle to sign it and Dick Warlock.
Oh, that's awesome. I love it. It's like there's no end to Patty's, he'll do whatever it takes to get a collectible. Okay.
Mania.
Watch who you're fucking with, okay? Don't mess with this guy.
Yeah, I definitely have a screw loose.
You got something?
No,
Sorry,
go ahead, Bubba. Go ahead. No, go ahead. I got something. Go ahead.
So I don't know if you guys remember where this came from, signed by Nick Castle. This was purchased by the one and only from the one and only Sean Clark, signed by Nick Castle. Some fan brought this custom wine bottle to him, and they autographed it and gave it to him, or he autographed it and kept it. So it's like cool.
Oh, very cool. I like that.
Yeah.
I'm surprised we don't have Halloween wine. Damn it.
No, give it time.
I love that, Bub. And I know there's something that all three of us, I believe, have that a lot of collectors out there don't have. And it's exclusive to the Halloween and Michael Myers Collectors podcast. And you guys want to know what it is? Do y'all have an idea? Do you remember?
I don't know. I don't remember.
We all have our own personal Bucky helmet.
I don't. Sorry, that's okay.
Brad! Brady!
You know why you thought that? Because on Pat's birthday, I had my hard hat, my work hard hat.
You did. That's right. So we have our own Bucky hats, and
there's mine right there. I had to move everything aside. This my Bucky.
Reddy's gonna go and make his. We'll give him a pass on this one, but
yes.
Don't play that Halloween shit with me. Don't you do it.
I bet you there's one on Etsy, and that'll make you feel better.
That's right, buddy.
Don't try that Halloween shit with me.
You have to edit that in, Pat.
You got to make your Bucky helmet. You got to
do it.
Long again, I'm sure, Chris. We're going to do more watch-alongs on Halloween.
Yeah. I think it cost us a whopping $15 to make it.
Yeah,
like, it was super cheap.
Some black sticker letters and a cheap hard hat.
Yeah, it's probably just easier to do that, right? Yeah.
Yes, it's a little fun. Do it yourself.
What?
You like to do it yourself.
And so I've saved the best for last.
Oh, so, we know where you're going with that.
So going away from the original reels and some promotional stuff, everybody needs to have this in their collection.
Jesus.
The Halloween Atari cartridge, the original version. This is not a reproduction. So you definitely need that.
Wow,
that's the original. Look at that shit.
That's the OG, man.
Yep, no collection's complete. You got to get one. You got to keep looking. One was just on eBay. I sent you guys that. I saw one on eBay just recently.
Without the box, I think, right?
Well, no, you always find them loose cartridges, but one was in the box. And the box wasn't too bad. It was a little beat up, but it wasn't too bad. And I forget what they asking for it. Like six or 6,500.
Fuck that. God,
yeah, that's a little too much. Don't be stupid.
6,500. Are you crazy? You must be crazy.
Yeah, that's why. So when you guys come back, it's usually right behind me between the masks. But I brought it out just to show everybody, because if we're showing Grails, that was one I chased. And the story is, I actually had this as a kid when I had my 2600 back in the day, and I don't know, my parents probably threw it out with my 2600 when I got older. All the other shit I had as a kid.
I would think Joe would want the Texas Chainsaw one from the same maker.
I would love that.
It's pricey, but it's not as pricey as the Halloween one. But it's not cheap.
I'm hoping to one day just go to like an estate sale and find them.
Find it.
I'm just saying, because the chances of me, I'm never gonna pay that kind of money. I just
Every
gotta get
time I
lucky.
go to like a flea market or a garage sale and I see Atari cartridges, I run right over and look through them because you never know.
Never know.
I always thumb through. My wife would be like, "Why are you looking through cartridges?" I'm like, "Just in case.
You never know what you're
You
gonna
never
get.
know."
Never know. You never know.
Yeah.
God bless it.
So you guys want to show
Well-
one more thing, and then
well-
we'll wrap it up.
I didn't want to take them out of the case because they're like in the backpack, but there was 3 items that y'all know are collectible must-haves or grails. So you got The Night He Came Home by NECA.
Mhm.
You had the Ghost Bob, right, by NECA. There you go. And then you have the Evolution of Evil, the Evo. There it is. So
I figured they'd come up, so I brought them out.
yeah, I brought them up because
When he came home, I have it over on the shelf. I didn't want to bring it over.
what I have a personal experience with this because of the fact that when I first started collecting, I didn't have none of this shit. So I had to go and buy them for what the current prices are going for now. I believe Patty, you hooked me up with a friend who gave me a good deal on one of the Ghost
Yeah.
Bobs.
The Ghost
I
Bob.
got a good deal on the Ghost Bob, and then I got another one just because it was a freebie, is what I call it. And then the Evo I found at age 45, and I paid pretty good price for that. So if you're a current collector and you're looking for these items, do your homework. Make an acceptable purchase. Don't go crazy. But there's people that are willing to make good deals to find
Oh, that's
for those
right. I forgot
items.
you got the Evolution of Evil at age 45. That's right.
Yeah. The guy that was he had, what else was he selling? I bought that, and then the VHS, the black and gold VHS, still in the plastic. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, the 25th anniversary or the 20th
20th
anniversary.
Yeah, the 20th
The
anniversary.
2 orange cassettes with the keychain and everything.
That's it. Yes, it was
Yeah.
still sealed in its plastic and had the sticker, and that guy has some good shit. So
Mm.
yeah, if those are staples in anybody's collection, so you got to get them. You got.
I
We
love
need
it.
them.
I love it.
Fuck yeah.
My last one, and it's kind of going to go with Joe's conversation. It's this guy right here. Mine, I'm going to combine it with the real big one that was numbered to 250 or 300.
Yeah.
I'll send Pat those pictures. This one is signed by John Carpenter, though, in silver.
Sexy.
Yes, that was such an awesome set when it first came out. And I have one that's open, and then I have that one that's sealed there.
That's
Of course, I was a kid. I
incredible.
wanted one open up so I could play with it.
Yeah,
You
bring
can
him out.
play
Play with. Bring him out. Play with him. Play with the little guy.
That big set I've been planning. I've been asked. I've been offered money for it. I keep on holding on to it. I just have nowhere to display it. It's packaged away.
That's, I don't know, man.
Oh, that's right. You got the big
pictures
set.
of
That's
it.
the one that eluded me because some bastard sold it out from underneath me.
Yeah, and then I bought it from it's a company that's at a lot of conventions. Toy Inc. is their name, and they had just one in their shop, their home office, and it was in one of those glass displays at their counter. And I'm like, "Is that for sale?" It's like, "Yeah." It's just the box is destroyed, though. I don't think you're gonna want the box. I'm like, "No, I'll be okay with it. See you later.
It's like, I'll take it. Thank you.
Bye bye."
Bye now.
So yeah, that's a big grail piece, in the small, along with the small one, as you know. Joe, did you ever get it yet, or no? Do you still need to get it?
No, you got it.
I have one, but it's not in good shape. Like the what do you say at the
Carding the box.
the window, that plastic
Plastic
window,
come off?
the window, yeah, it's falling off. So I want
Glue
to find
sticks.
another one, but yeah, it's just fucking looks raggedy. But I mean, for the most part, I think I wanted to emphasize this part just because this is the first episode. Like my whole collection is a grail because a couple years ago I didn't have any of this shit, and this whole experience, this collecting, has brought me to where we're at today, hanging out with my good buddies and collecting and doing cons. And I'm just very lucky and fortunate to be able to be doing this stuff. We're
Right,
sadistic in the fact that we spend our hard-earned money on this stuff. At least we're not
Mhm.
spending it on drugs and hookers and strippers and all kinds of,
I was
bad
going to
stuff.
say drugs and
We'll
booze.
get our
but
money back.
we have some.
Yeah.
We have some booze.
Yeah.
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 Well, yeah, we do actually. We have pour another one. We do, and you make your money back on it too. It's basically an investment. I don't look at it as
Yeah.
that way, but it goes up in
It's true.
value. It doesn't go down.
Yeah. And we're
Yeah,
not, we don't
So when I kick the
resell.
bucket, the family will make some good money.
Yeah, we're
You're
not
right, if it's-
resellers. We're collectors. You know what I'm
Yep.
It's
saying?
a good way to say grail, though. That's right, Joe. Because if it's not a grail to you, then you probably should sell it.
We all like what we like. We buy what we like to by, and we like it. So that makes it a grail. This collection speaks to who we are as individuals. So that's why this is fun. That's why you should join us and show us your collection.
Yeah.
Show us what you love. Show
Going
us what
forward.
you're about.
Reach
Come
out to us on through the group, the Halloween Michael
through the
Myers
group, the
Collectors group.
channel.
Reach out to us, and like to have some guest collectors come on. We already have a few that I know. One already wants to come on, and I'm sure there's a few that are friends of ours that'll
Great
definitely come on.
collectors.
Great collectors. And a lot of great stuff, and some mask makers want to come on. I don't know. I don't collect any of the custom masks, but they're great, and love to hear stories about them. If you rehaul them, or you make them, or you just collect them.
Yeah. If you just want to come on and talk about the movies, come talk about the movies. It's not about money. If you don't have the money to buy collectibles, we don't judge against that.
No.
You can still be a fan. You can still come and talk to us. Come on.
I think it's always cool to hear about when somebody first saw the original film or even like the second one. It's great to hear everybody's story. Everybody came from a different path in life.
That's right.
And that'd be a good story. That'll be a good episode where we can talk about what first time we saw it. Maybe we'll have some people come on, or just they can tell some stories. That might even be a good episode to do live. Maybe get some people in the chat and they could tell us when and where they first saw it.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Well, Joe, you probably know. I know Pat knows this. My wife blames my brother all the time. My brother's the reason how I saw these.
That's right.
You had to show him this shit when he was younger.
I mean,
I live with this shit.
The franchise has been what they call hoard out for many years, and I came in the game when it was off and popping. You two guys have been doing this for many years prior to the big explosion, but I just love to see the fact that it's still going. There's such a good community of good people and collectors and friendships we've made, and I think this is a great community of people. It's great. I've had fun. I've had nothing but good experiences, and if you watch us and you dig it, come check us out, man. Come be our buddies, man, because we'd love to have you. Please, come on.
That's why we figured let's do this, and we can tie it in with the group. We're just about to close in on 22,000 members in the collectors group. When I started the group like 6 years ago, never in a million years thought there'd be that many people in there. I was like, wow, there's that many people out there that are just as whacked as me.
They got problems.
Well, and it's true though, right, Pat? Like we've had a few people that don't watch what we do now. We've gained a lot of people with what we do now in our regular podcast, but there's a few that are really just Halloween.
That's it.
Just Halloween.
That's it.
Hey,
That's it.
Which is okay.
Nothing
That's
wrong.
all I collect is Halloween, but I love talking other horror movies, comedies, and that's why the podcast is just that horror movie podcast. And it's a lot of Halloween stuff based around it, but it's just everything. And we just have
there's
fun.
only so far you can go.
Yeah, you don't want it to get monotonous, and you don't want it to wear out its welcome. It's nice. That's why we'll do this maybe like twice a month. We can squeeze this in. Maybe we'll do a live episode here and there. All depends on scheduling and how things work out, because we have jobs, unfortunately.
And when it comes to the
You gotta pay for all this shit.
When it comes to the collecting, you can't kill the boogeyman. He's gonna come back eventually. He's coming back. So we throw episodes when you don't expect it, right around the corner.
One
Evil
segment I
never
told the
dies.
boys about that I am. So of course we're always watching eBay. I thought it'd be cool to have a little segment where basically like a what the F like of things that I see on eBay. So I screenshot a couple of things. So I figure we'll throw them up there real quick. All right. So here, John Carpenter's Halloween men's large t-shirt. These are in Five Below for $5.
Oh hell no!
Don't pay $18 plus $6 shipping. These
I
are what I
gotta get
call.
one of those.
These are assholes that go there and buy all this shit up just to sell it on eBay, and you just want to kick them right in the nads. So yeah, they're $5. Go to Five Below.
Yeah.
This guy's been selling these lobby cards for 15, 20 years. They're not real. They're copies.
They're reprints. Yeah.
Yeah, unless this guy found an entire tractor trailer full of them that are original. He's been selling these for got to be 20 years.
Pat's gonna get some hate mail.
Yeah, and the red flag
What an
on it is-
asshole.
the red flag on these is if you look close, if you look to the left of it where it says Halloween in red, the picture on the left is so pixelized from it being blown up, it's ridiculous.
Wow.
So
That's
yeah,
good.
so these,
Good eye, Pat.
if you get these for $10.50, buy them because they're cool to have. But
Pat, I
they're
think
not
we
real.
spilled vodka on that guy at age 45.
So heads up, they're not real. This is a head scratcher.
Oh God, one of my favorite movies though. We talked about
Great
that.
movie. Yeah, we just talked about this the other day. So, yeah, this is definitely not Halloween. And if you spend $10 for Halloween and you get Brian's song, you're gonna be a little disappointed.
Oh
Oh.
God, Pat, I gotta search for some of this. This is good stuff.
It's just
Yeah,
funny.
that's why because I'm always on eBay and I'm like, there's always some ridiculous shit. So I saw this, so I just figured let me screenshot a couple of things just to have fun. This right here. Now this guy must have a severe PCP habit or smoking crack.
$6,500. Starting
Yeah.
dead, you can suck my booty hole.
This guy, whoever has this up there, dude, you are so high on dust. And why would it cost $21.46 shipping?
You figured at that price, you just eat the shipping
You
cost.
are
Fuck.
so, pardon my French, you are so fucking high. I'm sorry.
He's
That right
about
there,
six-
even graded, that's probably worth $200 at best.
Yeah, he's probably a good $6,000 high, and then not counting buy it now.
Yeah.
right.
So you can keep smoking that crack if you want.
You might find somebody for $500 though.
Yeah, he might.
Yeah. If somebody really wants it and it's graded real high, 9 point, and you want to spend $500, hey, you spend your money however you want. You want to go spend
Well-
$9,500 on this? Knock yourself out. I don't
Don't get
begrudge
me wrong,
anybody.
this wasn't in the greatest shape, but this thing was a few $100s. So
Yeah,
Yeah. I mean, but
Yeah.
this is just complete insanity.
that's nuts.
So I had to
That's
screenshot that.
don't be
let's see.
stupid.
This right here is another guy who's smoking crack. The Halloween 2 book, you can get it in good shape for on the high end, $125.
$100. Yep.
On the
Yep.
high end, in good shape, $125. $56 and $58. Is this guy coming over on a ship handing it to you for $56? And $315 for sale? Seriously, you're smoking crack? Unless that's Jack Martin's copy that he signed, or he came all over. Not for $315.
Would that be hilarious if that was Darren Sand selling that?
Darren, you son of a bitch, you.
You get some hate mail,
Darren,
bro.
if you watch this, tell Pat that's you.
All right, let's see what else we got here. There's another guy smoking crack. Halloween 2
God.
LP for $350. You can get these. You can get them on Discogs for under $100 in decent shape.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
That's
it's
cool.
from Ireland. I mean, and I was looking to see if maybe there's a different version in Ireland. Where maybe it's got some type of different markings because you get it from different countries, and I couldn't find anything that it was any type of printing in Ireland. So there's no reason on God's green earth for it to be $350.
Colin, that better not be you, right?
he needs that fucking love of horror money.
I didn't even think of that. It's like all these people that we know. Yeah, maybe it is. Shout out to Colin in Belfast.
Colin, have you seen this person?
So $350, you're smoking crack. All right, let's see. And I think I have one. Yep, one more left.
No, not the Walmart t-shirt.
The Walmart shorts. These are $7. Go to Walmart. They have a shit ton of them for $7. There's a Walmart on every corner. Don't pay some jackass $23 and then $5.90 shipping on top of it.
Wow, that's
There's $7 in Walmart, and they always have them.
that's
I just went to
bananas.
Walmart the other day. I have like 4 of them because every time I go, I feel the compulsion to buy them because they're so cheap. So I have like 6 of them now. I do. I'm like, I have to. It's $7. So if I wear it out, I have like 6. Dude, there's a stack of them back there because
I
they're so
need you to wash
cheap.
the car. Oh, just grab one of the Halloween shirts.
I could have a whole. It's like a uniform. I could wear one every day.
Hey, Brett,
I can wear one on my legs.
hey, Pat, can I borrow a t-shirt? Yeah, go help yourself.
Help
Brett,
yourself, man.
He's got a whole store's inventory.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So that was just some of the fun stuff I saw on eBay. And if you guys keep an eye out too, send it to me, and
Sure.
we'll throw some up there. And after the fact, if you guys see some crazy ones, by all means, send them to me. I'll throw them up there and give you total credit for it because there's a lot more. That's just a couple that I happened to screenshot, and so that I was just like, yeah, no,
That's funny, bro.
that's a no.
God bless.
That's I feel like what the hell's his name from American? It's a no for me, dog.
It's enough for me, dog.
That's some high quality shit, right?
I gotta say, guys, this was fun as hell. I missed
This
it.
was
I
great.
missed this shit.
This
I
is
missed this
very
shit.
fun, and we're gonna keep
Yeah.
these shorter. Trust me. We went.
Yeah,
longer
this is a
than
little
the
over an
first
hour. I was hoping to keep it a little. There's no way in hell we could keep it under an hour. If you
This
guys
is
hear our podcast, it's like
Yeah.
it's like a 2 to 3 hour extravaganza because we can just talk. But
one.
we'll
We
keep
hit
it to a little
certain
over an hour.
subjects, though. We could get it under an hour. I
Yeah, we could, but this was a little bit long. It was our first one, so everybody, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff, and just so you'll keep on top of what's going on. there's a lot of, just check out this channel. There's a ton of Halloween content on here. Go check out Joe's channel. All the links are going to be in the description of this video.
Do it.
And we will try to be back here maybe like twice a month. We could do it, I think.
Oh yeah, more.
Stay
now and
scared,
then-
right?
And maybe we'll do a live one from time to time. Yeah, when time permits.
When it's a significant thing, maybe it's a significant release of something. Maybe.
Yeah, maybe we'll do that. And we probably do a whole episode on H45. And if anybody out there went to H45 and you want to, throw some stories in there, or maybe some people we met a lot of people out there.
Pat, that's a great idea. Maybe if we do go live for one, that might be what the first one should be. All H45.
All H45. Because a lot of people in the collectors group went, because we saw a lot of pictures and we talked to a lot of people. So maybe we'll just do like a whole flashback. Well, you figure maybe we'll do it for a 6-month anniversary of it. So this maybe we don't have to wait till the fall. We can do like a 6-month anniversary show.
Yeah, Joe sideswiped 2 cars to come chase Pat and I. It was great.
Yeah. It's like that scene from White Chicks when we run into the restroom. Move, bro.
Your significant other was laughing her ass off.
Some good stories.
I left her in the dust. Did you see that? I said, "Laters," and I fucking booked it, a beeline to your asses. I was like, "Guys!" It was like that slow.
That's what it was like.
It was kind of like Rocky and Apollo on the beach in Rocky 3.
Yeah.
Sorry.
You should have videotaped it. It would have been hysterical.
Oh, dude. We can
Only if I had
reenact
the
that.
socks super high up like that.
I would have put that on our intro. That would have been our intro of us. I was slowed it down with all of us like,
Oh my god.
yeah, but a whole episode dedicated to H45. That'd be a lot of fun. And just let us know if you were there. Any stories, just if we do it live, make sure you join us. And if you're just finding this on YouTube now, the link to the collectors group is going to be in the description too. So
Yeah.
So if you're a Halloween collector and you're like anything in the world of Halloween, and if you're into masks, because it's loaded with like people making custom masks, rehauls every day is more and more, and just some of the detail on some of these masks are incredible.
So
Yeah.
So
just
join,
so
like, subscribe, all that happy horse shit.
That's Master Yoda. That's Master. What do you want to be?
Feel it flow through you.
You want to be Palpatine?
Yeah, exactly.
What should I be? I'll think of it. We're gonna have to think of something.
Hey, you're gonna be Jabba the Hutt.
Is it was execute order 66? Is it 66?
Oh, those are the Ewoks, right?
I love it.
But yeah, so join us for
I like
next
the
episode.
Tusken Raider. Sorry.
Join us for our next episode, which will probably be another week or two. And any ideas, just throw them in the comments, and we'll see you guys soon.
Had a
Later.
great time, guys.
Good night, guys. Love you.
Was the boogeyman?
As a matter of fact, it was.